Peace. This is Supreme Intelligence. This is a new video, and I don't know. Like, people ask me like, what's been going on? The blah blah blah. There's nothing. There's a lot of change in my life. Like, um, got a new job, and the thing is, I've been at my job for years and years and years, and when you at a company for a long time, you want some type of change. It wasn't because of money or anything. It's like everybody know I work in IT and I do a lot of traveling. But they started taking a lot of benefits away that we had in the beginning. So I've been applying for a lot of stuff. Like, there was one week where we had a week off and we wasn't getting paid. So we started fighting for a lot of things, and I just needed some type of change in my life. Well, let's just say I got a 23-year-old now. My oldest, he just turned 23, and my middle son, my 21-year-old, he moved out of state. He moved to Chicago. Like, I forget which part, but I know it's like a little outside of Chicago, like downtown. Him and his girl and somebody else, they got themselves a crib. So I've been going back and forth. Like, Friday, after I get off of work or whatever, I get on the plane and I go down there and chill with them for the weekend, and then I'm out. So other than that, I've been just, maintaining, taking care of things, make sure everything is just straight and everything. Oh, what else? My three boys, they lost their grandmother. It's like, out of that whole family, like, I could say like she was like very, 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 very nice. First time I met her, I'm sitting at a table and she's like, she ain't never called me by my name. She always called me baby and stuff. She's like, baby, eat something. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't want to eat anything, she'll make sure I have some. And she know that, like, I like Coronas or Hennessy. So she'll give me a plate of food and give me a Corona and some Hennessy. But she was old. She lived long. I could say she lived a long life, and she was very loving person. And even though me and my ex-wife didn't work out, she always would check on me, see how I'm doing. Like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. I want to see you or whatever. Sometimes it'll take a while for me to go see her, but I always went and seen her. And that's mainly it. Oh, me and my ex-wife, we squashed all of our beef because we came to a realization like, yo, we got three boys. We can't be arguing all the time, and especially certain events that they have. Like, my middle son's graduation, me and her was actually arguing. You know what I mean? And that's not a good place for children. So we just decided to squash everything. And it's kind of strange because the other night, like, out of the blue, she just called me. I just came home from school. Yeah, I went back to school to get this certification or whatever. And she called. She was like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. So I want to talk to you about something. I'm like, about what? About the boys. So we was on the phone for like hour and a half, 2 hours. And I was like, yo, this is weird. You know what I mean? And that's how it be sometimes. You got children, you have to always get along with the person you had the kids with, even when you're not together. But, you know, she accomplished a lot of things. She got a business now. She, you know what I mean, traveling. And I'm like, oh, she was just like, yo. One day she looked at me and was like, yo, that's not my ex-husband, man. And like, you need to get yourself back. And she's not the only one. A lot of people was saying that about me. And oh, what else I've been doing? I've been traveling a lot. Like I said, I've been going back and forth to Chicago to spend time with my son. Sometimes I don't want to go down there. He'll call like, yo, you still coming down? Like, cool. If you know my job, I can travel anywhere for free because I have a lot of traveling points. So I've been there a couple of weeks. I've been actually I was in Indiana like last month, yeah, before my son's birthday. I was down there chilling with my two homeboys and everything. Like, and what else? Well, let's just say, well, I'm single. Actually right now I'm chilling. It's like a situation where you and a person love each other, but you just keep seeing like things aren't something just isn't right. Like something's off, and you just going by what the person's saying, but you just don't know like what the hell is up. It's like you see signs of things, but you just don't know. Then you just gotta go by what the person says, like whatever. But yeah, me and that person is whatever. Maybe one day we'll have a talk, sit down, talk like adults. But it is what it is. Or everybody who knows, like my sisters, I got cousins, aunts. Most of the females in my family, they're, as we say a witch, not a bad witch, like final brooms, and that's the shit that they want to believe. But it's more like a spiritual shit. Like when I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago, they had like an event like in Chicago where, you know what I'm saying, some of the witches get together and they have some type of shit. And I was there. I went with my sister. Like I was just observing. Now I mean, but I met some cool people there, you know. So like from just going to that, I learned like a whole lot. Like I'm like, if you know, I'm Jamaican, so we know about magic and how the universe and everything works. You know, that was something that I was born into. Like when I was a baby, they did a ritual on me, so I that's what we do in our culture. We do a ritual on babies, so it's like basically for protection. And what else been going on? Well, I had gotta say I had a cancer scare, and that scared me. You know what I mean? And I had to say, hold on, I gotta change a lot of stuff. I gotta change my diet. I took all the junk that we have in this house. You know, the boys is upset about it, but yo, I had to watch my health. I listened to a lot of music, a lot of documentaries, and I started to read a lot, read like everything. Started to a point when I had to like get books about the human body and things so I can get a better understanding. But Um, nah, I just had to concentrate on myself, love myself, be a better father, be a better father, be a better brother, better uncle, son. Me and my mom started to really talk now, and it's a lot of pain that both of us had that we had to let out, and I'm happy for that. Um, this past Sunday, my cousins from Philly came down, so we was telling for the Super Bowl and everything, and nah, a lot of good shit has happened. Oh, I meant to say, my 15-year-old, he takes photography in school, so me and him started. It's like I started taking pictures too, and I got good at it. So I was in New York just taking pictures as, yo, you mind if I take your picture? Cool. Snap the picture, give it to him. Gave him, one lady was like, you got a Facebook or something or whatever? So I was like, she was walking with her husband, took a picture of him. She started asking. I was like, she just pulled out her purse, gave me like $50. I'm like, I'm trying to give it back. She's like, no. So I started thinking, I was like, if I can get $50 for just a picture like this, how much that could be a stepping stone. And what happened? My oldest, his business is doing good. If you know him and his older brother, they got a business where they make hats, t-shirts, jackets, sneakers, custom made stuff, and it's taking off. You know, one day I came home, I was worrying about the mortgage and stuff. I'm about to go pay it. I go to to pay the I go to the building to pay the water bill and electric bill, and it's already paid. So I'm like, I ain't paid. So I asked them, yo, who paid it? They say, we did. They like, that you do a lot, so it's time. Oh, and June, me and my homeboys, we taking a guy's trip. I just decided, I was like, yo, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just start traveling with my homeboys. So that's what we doing. We going to Brazil in August. Going back home to Jamaica. And it's gonna be crazy in August because that's one of my nieces getting married, and I'm saying my cousin is getting married, and one of my best friends is getting married. So once I get them dates, I gotta spread it out. Of my traveling and shit. Just everything's been good, yo. I been seeing my family, chilling with my friends a lot. Just things been good for me, you know. And I just realized that it's like, at first, you know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, it's girls that like, yeah, yo, let's go out. Da, da, da. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Cause I feel like this, when you got a relationship, it's good to stay single. Cause stay single for a little bit. Like, be over that person completely. Cause if you don't, you get in a relationship, it's gonna be bad. Cause a lot of people say, well, it ain't work, so just move on. Yeah, you can move on, but you can find somebody, but at the same time, the problems that you and that person had, you might bring that to the relationship. And that's what I'm not doing. I'm like trying to heal myself, heal my heart, heal my soul and everything. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, I'm back into the groove of things, but what I'm used to be doing. Like, I'm more in studying my lessons, chilling with my brothers and stuff all the time, and you know, seeing my family, I do things now that makes me happy and stuff. Like my family, my friends, everybody around me, they're good. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? If I want to visit somebody, like I'm on the go. Like shit. Last night at the Super Bowl, one of my homegirls and her husband called me, and I was like, I ain't heard from them for a long time. They were like, damn, you picked up the phone actually. I'm like, yeah, I'm home, man. It was like, yo, we haven't heard from you for a while. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. I've been shit laying low. You know, I'm got a lot of things I want to do and stuff, and I've been doing these things, and you know, now and I say this, like whoever, family, friends, even exes, I did something to hurt y'all. Yeah, I apologize for everything. Know what I mean? I just had to get my old self back. Meaning, I mean, like my mom said, like she just looked at, brought out pictures of me. He was like, I remember when you was look like this. You was cute as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I started basically taking care of myself more, eating, eating the right foods. I started going to the gym. I go to the gym 3 times a week. Now I'm just starting slow. I've been doing it for like about since January. I've been going to the gym. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be one of them grandfathers that got a belly like this fat. So I had to change things. And it's like everybody say, yo, you should start dating now. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And they always say, well, what are you worried about? Yo, it's not like she's hurting or anything. It's like, it doesn't matter. Thing about me, I got nothing but love for her. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what everybody else think. I know how I am. Like, this is how I've always been. I mean, when I get out of a relationship, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I don't do what everybody else does. Well, next person up. Like everybody, let's put it like this. When you meet somebody, man or woman, most 9 times out of 10, they're not 100% single when you meet them. They probably still talking to somebody, or they talking to somebody. 9 times out of 10, you stole that person from somebody. Now, I mean, that's what I realized that. And it happens at times. Like, yeah, I can say that it just was your time at that time. And yeah, it was a good run, whatever, no hard feelings, and boom, like that's how it be sometimes. And yeah, and as you get older, you start to realize a lot of things about you that you need to change. And like me, I'm more like I like a person of who they are. You know what I mean? I used to be one of them dudes like, yeah, she gotta look like this. She gotta be the baddest woman on earth. Nah, if you have that, that's a plus. But as you get older, you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna have a whole lot of other stuff. Things are gonna start dropping, and you're not gonna be the same as you once was. But you have now, girls are having surgeries, girls are doing this, doing that, and da 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 da, and X, Y, and Z. Nice, bro. You just gotta do things for yourself. Do things that make you happy. If you're with somebody that you do things for them, makes them happy, that right there is cool. But be happy with yourself. And I felt like a long time, like I wasn't happy in my space. And it was mainly because of my job. And I hated my job, and I had to find a way out. So me getting this new job is a new start. It's not because they was paying me more or something like that, but I just needed a new start somewhere. You know, my son moving, gives me time to travel. Like Friday after work, a week. Friday after work, like sometimes I work Friday or sometimes I say, yeah, I'm gonna work remote. And then this new job, they gave me an option I can work because I have some remote days. So when I start, they sent me email today say what days you want remote. So I was like, let me do Thursday and Friday because it's 2 days. You know what I mean? So I'll just and another thing, my 15-year-old he went on a plane by himself once. Like I'm at my middle son's house and he calls, hey, can someone get me from the airport? I'm like, when did you get a cell phone? He was like, about 2 weeks ago. Say, how did you get it? Like grandma. I'm like, oh. So, you know, he's getting older, so he needs a phone because he likes to go out with his friends and go to the mall and go to parties because they got this little spot around here where the little kids go to party. But this video is almost 20 minutes, so it's Supreme Intelligence. This is a new video, and like, share, or whatever, you know, and everybody, happy Valentine's Day if you have one. If not, you know what I'm saying, happy Valentine's Day to yourself. Have fun, love each other, love everybody, and peace.